Yes, 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 Pete. It's a little bit later than... yeah, I only missed the first 27 minutes of the game. But it's 1-0 to West Ham. Benrahma scoring a good goal. He scored a good goal. He scored a good goal. I was quite impressed. It took a massive deflection, though. Huge deflection, but still. Still, it's 1-0. 1-0 to West Ham, 27. We came out of the blocks, I think, quite well, to be fair. We came out pretty determined, like we was going to do something. And it's been quite a good game. I think we've played quite well. I thought we played quite well, particularly down the right-hand side. It's been quite dominant. But yeah, no, I think we've been doing all right at the moment. What do you guys think? I think we're playing all right. Apologies, we started 28 minutes, 27 minutes too late. But it's 1-0. Bowen's just had being fouled there by Brandon Williams. That's a good battle, that is, isn't it? That's a good battle. Brandon Williams and Bowen. They're playing, it's a real tussle, which I'm enjoying. I'm really enjoying. So it's a free kick to West Ham just outside the Norwich box on the right-hand side. Jarrod Bowen's taking up, lining up. All you can hear is the West Ham fans. Absolutely. All of the songs. You can hear the Ludo songs. You could hear, all the West Ham is massive. Davy Moyes. We all got Davy Moyes. All the songs were coming out. It's lovely to hear. Cross from Bowen, and it's deflected and knocked straight back out. Still got the ball, and Bowen's got the ball back. He's been good. He's been on it today. Bowen has been definitely on the ball today, and plays it back to Cresswell, who had a bit of a dodgy start to start with. Let's be honest. He didn't start particularly well, unsurprisingly. Probably still feeling the effects of... But he had a rest, I suppose. Anyway, West Ham got the ball. Declan Rice has got it. He's been mesmeric the first 29 minutes as well. This team's turned up like they want to get a game today. Innit? That's what it is. So it is. Good start. Thanks, man. What scores has? And it's 2-0. 2-0. Lucky I changed it. 2-0. Antonio scores. Oh, 2-0. Lucky I had to change the goal score anyway. So there we go. 2-0 to West Ham. Mikel Antonio with the second. Pounces on the loose ball in front of the goal to strike it home. So great goal for Antonio. He's finally got another goal back. Let's just have a look at the replay. Another ball in. Bowen takes the ball, takes a shot. Little drop in the middle. Spills, really bad ball spilled by Tim Krul there. Mistake with the centre backs. I was better safe. If Antonio didn't score against his centre back partnership, then I would be absolutely devastated. Yeah, Sam Byron, bless him, is playing there. Yeah. Because I've probably just come on, mate. That's probably why. I've probably literally just come on 27 minutes in. 27 minutes in, I turned up. Mrs. Budden turned up. West Ham 2, Norwich 0. And we're on the attack again. Bowen's got the ball. Bowen's been brilliant today. Little ball out to the left-hand side. Benrahma's got the ball. He's going to jink it. What's he going to do? He's gone back stick. Antonio knocks it down. Someone in the charge. Oh, how did that not go in? Ball goes across. Antonio knocks it back. I think it's Fornals takes a touch. And I don't know how that didn't go in. But they're looking at something. They VAR in something. Let's have a quick look. Ball goes across. Benrahma takes it. He then does a little dink to the back stick. Antonio knocks it back to Fornals, who hits it. Oh, I don't think they could give... Oh, I don't know how Bowen's missed that. Literally 2 yards out, and he's blown it about 10 yards off the box. Don't know how he's done that. I don't know, were they VARing? They must be VARing something. Oh, I suppose, yeah, maybe. I've seen them give them. Chest on, I think, Sam Byron. I'll be surprised if they give that, to be honest. That's a tough one. But you never know. Norwich's luck at the moment is not going great. So, is he going to have a look? Let's have a look. What's he doing there? Sam's laughing. I see Sam Byron playing now. It's nice to see Sam Byron actually getting a game in it, though. 32 minutes in. West Ham 2-0 up against Norwich, who were already down. Nothing was given. They've then carried on. There we go. Antonio's, he should have a field day, this centre-back pairing. Grant Hanley and Sam Byron. You got to think, just stay on Sam, innit? Bless him. He was a good right back, but he certainly was no centre back. They're down to the bare bones as well. They've had a few injuries. Obviously taking Souček out. Definitely more attacking today. We've literally gone out like we've meant it, which I think has been great. Daniel, I hope you're well. How are you, son? Very well, considering we're 2-0 up after 32 minutes. And I think we deserve it. Do you know what I mean? We definitely deserve it. That's for sure. Throw on to Norwich, just about in line with... Is it a throw on or corner? So I've got the audio down, so I can't... So I don't get demonetized. Throw on, now it's out for a Norwich corner. There we go. Norwich corner. 2-0. 2-0. I think the team's played well. I think they've all played well today. First 33 minutes. I think they've tried to... You saw the game plan. The game plan was basically get an early start, take the shackles off yesterday, off Sunday, Wednesday, no Thursday. I forgot what day it was, and crack on. And we've done well. We've done well the last 33 minutes. Haven't conceded and scored 2 goals. That's a good start for us. And we need to, because we need to get that goal difference up, particularly with Wolves over our shoulder, and the potential of maybe doing United out of 6th place. Could happen. Long ball out. Oh, I couldn't get touch. Unlucky. And Norwich have got the ball back in, but midway through our half, out to the right-hand side. Take the ball in. Little jink forward. Clear it for a throw on. Are we going to clear it for a throw on? Let's have a look. No, it's been cleared. Long ball back out. Norwich are back on the attack. A lot of empty seats in Norwich, as you can imagine, obviously being relegated, confirmed. Obviously, Watford have been confirmed. But Norwich, there's pride to play for now. They could, if they win today, they go off the bottom. Like you're relegated, you never want to be the last spot in the league, do you? So we'll see what happens. They've got, hopefully they'll turn against Wolves. That'd be nice for us. If they could do us a job against Wolves, that'd be good, wouldn't it? Because they got the point. I mean, this is even Chelsea yesterday. Couldn't bloody win the bloody... Chelsea had one job, wasn't it, yesterday to win that game, and like the 90 whatever it was, crazy. Norwich seem to be just going through the motions a little bit, to be honest. Danny, you won't be with your boys or girls next week? I'm playing cricket in London Fields. Good Lord, I hope if it's like this, it'd be beautiful, wouldn't it? So let's beat City and get 6th. Could you imagine? It would put a real cat amongst the pigeons, wouldn't it? A real cat amongst the pigeons if we got something next week. Jesus. Oh dear. Could you imagine? Could you funk it? West Ham playing the ball nicely in the midfield. Not much threat. It's sort of defence. I don't think they've had any shot on the target. I don't think Norwich have. We seem to be favouring that ball sort of... Oh, Antonio's gone down there. Antonio's taking a big knock. He's on the floor. We'll see what happens with that later on. The ball comes, I think, Rajiska has got the ball, plays it back to Rajiska. What's he going to do? Jink. No, it's still little 1-2s between the two of the Norwich boys. Goes back out. How's Antonio? Is he back up yet? Or is he still down? He's still down. Yeah, he took a big old thump there. Trying to wait for the replay to see what happens. 36 minutes, 2-0 up. And Antonio's injured. Well, he looks like he's injured. Let's have a look. Ball from Lanzini goes into him. Oh, Sam Byram. Absolutely poleaxes him. Wins the ball, but takes fair play to him. That's a strong tackle. And Antonio's come out the wrong way there. Let's see what he's like. Good afternoon, Frano. Hope you're well. Yeah, I'm very well, thank you very much. Antonio looks like, he's looking in a lot of pain, doesn't he? Hopefully he'll be alright. He's looked quite lively the first 37 minutes. He's got himself a goal, albeit, nothing... I suppose it was his physicality. He got in the way, but it was a very poor bit of goalkeeping by Tim Krul, that's for sure. Very, very cruel. Very, very cruel for Tim Krul there. He's getting a lot of treatment. It looks like his side, looks like his left hand sort of side, not necessarily an ankle or a hamstring. Looks like he's just took a clack on the absolute side. We're very well, Fran. Obviously, we're 2-0 up, 37 minutes in. How can we not be good? How can we not be well? Very well indeed. Thank you very much for asking. Dave Moyes having a good old chat with. It's his left abdomen. Left abdomen. Is Martin Abel's birthday today? He is 35 years young. Old Martin Abel is 35 years young. Oi, oi, hammers. Hope you well, Dave. Hope you well. If anyone's new around here, give it a like, give it a comment, give it a share, give it a bloody good subscribe. We are doing well. We're doing all right, aren't we? We're doing okay. We needed a win today. We needed a win. Right, I'll be 2 seconds. I'm just going to help Mrs. Bunn very, very quickly. Never fear. Never fear, Rusty B's here. Never fear. Never fear, Rusty B's here. Yeah. Oh. What we got here? Sorry. Slight garden furniture. What's she doing? What's she doing? I don't know what she's doing. Left her to it. Hazard doesn't want the season to end. Yeah, it'd be good to see Mark get some game time today. I thought he might have started today, to be in all honesty, but no, wasn't to be. Everton 2-1 up. Ooh. Well, who's gone down now? Antonio gone back down. So Antonio's gone back down. I think Antonio will be going off soon. I think young Antonio or old Antonio will be going off very, very, very soon. I think Yarma's going to be coming on to replace him. Looks like Yarmolenko's coming on to replace Antonio. He went right back down, so I'm pretty sure Antonio's going to be on his way off soon. It looks like he's just been warmed up, but we'll wait and see with that. But he definitely went down literally about 2 seconds later, holding his side of his stomach. So we'll see. Russ, what's your thoughts on the Premier finishing positions? Man U losing 4-0. I know. All to play for, innit? West Ham are on the attack. And a clean sheet will be good here. 3 or 4, good 3 or 4 goals, could you imagine? Would be fantastic here. Not only for making sort of the Norwich, making Wolves, because obviously we've got a goal difference over them. But Man U, who knows? If we do a job at City, it'll go down to the last game of the season, isn't it? It'll go to the last game of the season. So Brighton away, and the winner will be 6th. The loser will probably be in the conference out of us and Man United. I would take that. That's pretty cool, isn't it? At the moment, Antonio's playing on, but we'll see. I won't be surprised if Yarma comes on. I think he's probably just doing a bit of warm up by the looks of it. I totally agree. I'd put Opera Flex on. Just because. Why not? You know, what's Yarma going to bring? That we're 2-0 up. It's a great opportunity to give a couple of the boys a bit of a run out. But yeah, Russ, are you boys planning to do a World Cup watch-alongs? Maybe. I'm going to be actually, hopefully, I'm going to be in Orlando for most of the World Cup, and probably just for after it as well. So probably we'll see. We've got a few months to think about that, haven't we? We've still got another 2 games left for this season before we consider what's going on for next season. Oh my goodness. Crazy. Why don't you play the 3 youngsters? Yeah, why don't we? But yeah, you won't. Is Ock on the bench? I don't actually know, to be honest. I don't. Probably not. Let's have a quick look. Now Fornals is going to have a little bit of a knock. Let's have a quick butchers here. Has really pleased me the last couple of games. Yep, Tyler, he's definitely up the intensity of his game, isn't he? You know what I mean? He's definitely upped it. So yeah, Noble needs to get some game time today. We'll see. I apologise, Hammy Ham. I literally had to run, so I'm just recovering. So I do apologise. I know I am breathing a bit heavily. Mrs. Budham just shouted. Oh dear. Anyway, don't worry. At the moment, he is still. Antonio's still on for the time going. But we'll see what happens. He seems to be alright a bit now. Maybe he's not going off now. Got to make his bloody mind up, innit? Just make your bloody mind up. But you're playing, you're not playing, my man. It's a free kick to West Ham on the left hand side. Aaron Cresswell flips it in. And straight back out. Now Norwich on the attack. Intercepted again. Declan Rice has been brilliant this first half. Absolutely brilliant. West Ham on the attack. Benrahma just inside the Norwich. Just outside the box. Antonio's got it. Lays it back to Cresswell. Cresswell looks at... sorry, not Cresswell. Fornals looks up. Goes back to Cress. Then back to Fornals. Back to Lanzini. He's getting a bit more of the ball this game. Definitely more than other games. That's for sure. And it's gone back all the way back to Dawson. All the way back to Big Dawes. Okaflex isn't on the bench tonight. It's Ariola, Fredericks, Masuaku, Johnson, Souček, Kral, Noble, Vlasic and Yarmolenko. No kids on the bench, really. Well, Johnson's not really a kid, is he? Few seconds to half time. I did make a sandwich. I was doing some gardening, but I know what you mean. I do apologise. Be nice to see the youngsters. But on the other hand, we don't want to give Norwich away back. Well, we haven't got any youngsters on the bench, so we're okay. Similarly, have Man United beating on goal difference. 6 places become more realistic of a chance indeed. Win today, and we would realistically need to probably get something if it's in our hands. Ball comes across from Norwich, cleared off not off the line, but on the goal line. Nothing sort of to write home about there. But the thing is, if the way it works at the moment, because I think they're 6 points clear of us with 2 games in hand. So, and their last game, it will be, they don't play till the 22nd now. So, West Ham on the attack. Lovely ball to Bowen. Bowen's got across the ball to Antonio. Oh, poor ball. So yeah, it's yes. If they win, so if we need to beat Norwich and City, then we'd be in 6th place, and then it's in our destiny. Then if we win against, basically, if we win our next 3 games, we're 6th. In it really. Totally agree. If Norwich pull one back, starts it. Vishal, hope you're well. Hope you're well, my friend. City are going to do us at this rate, mushy boy. Yeah, they are, mate. It's no one wants to seem to. I mean, everyone seems to be dropping points up there at the moment at the top, isn't it? So yeah, but I mean, realistically, we could get. I mean, if we got a point, maybe at City, and then say we beat Brighton, could do. Although they did turn over Man United 4-0. We'll see. Oh well, there's another answer. Bring Arthur on. Put him up front. There we go. Don't apologise for breathing. It does help though, does it? It does help. Breathing. So we've got 3 minutes injury time, 3 minutes added time for the first half. 2-0 up. It's looking good. It's looking nice. We've been all over them. Absolutely all over them. The whole game. The whole first half. Can see Crystal Palace being Man United on their last. Yeah, you can. That's what I mean. Easily. I think Stu, hope you're well. I think 6th place will come to final day. I think it will. I think Palace can beat Man United and we can beat Brighton, nicking on goal difference. Well, I mean, yeah, I think we could. I don't necessarily think, as long as we don't, as long as it's, if we don't beat City, if we don't get anything at City next week, it's about not getting stuffed. So yeah, not getting stuffed, so we'll see. Brighton are, but they certainly are. We have not beaten Brighton in the Premier League or something like that. which is ridiculous, really, isn't it? We can't get excited. We win one game after losing 4. Ham indeed. Some people have said we know we're going to get any more points this season. So the fact that we are winning at the moment and hopefully win this game is something. And it's not just that, but the performance. I think the boys have been... I think Norwich have had... I mean, I know we're playing Norwich, so we can't get too carried away. But, yeah. Ball comes out. Benrahma takes the ball in. Shot. What a shot. What a goal. Who's that? Benrahma. Jesus, Benrahma. 3-0. 3-0. What a fantastic shot. Well done, Benrahma. Fair play. Fair play to Benrahma. Ball came across. Benny was inside the box. First time shot. Bosh. Bosh, bosh, bosh. And that will probably be the end of the first half, I reckon, now. So, fantastic. Yeah, what happened was with that goal, Lanzini had it. Yeah, it was onside. Bowen had the ball. Cut it back on. Lovely finish from Benrahma. Cut it back. He was on the penalty spot. Top corner. Beautiful. Beautiful. Fantastic. 3-0 indeed. Performance. I'm very happy. You're smiling on your face once again, but good to see you. Oh, well. Come rain or shine, I'll always be smiling. You know me. Right, so that's half time. Half time. Half time 3-0. We'll take that. We'll take that all day to the bank. Let me just make sure I put the 0 in there. Otherwise someone will complain. Nobes is officially retiring. He is. Yep. He's obviously at the end of his contract, which will be end of this month. I think his contract runs out at the end of May. So there we go. Benny's seen some good games. The last couple of games he's been very good. Yeah, he has. It's just he's in more intensity. He's actually getting some end product. I think a lot of time he was doing a lot of the stuff. Just wasn't really getting that last bit. 3-0 indeed, English Yardie indeed. So happy for Benny, he needed that. He did need a couple of goals, but also for the fans as well. Just looking at some of the crowd. I'm sure there's a couple of our boys there I can see. But 3-0, 2 goals for Benrahma, 1 for Antonio. And yeah, absolutely banging. Good boy. It was a great goal. Ham's gone for 6-0. There we go. Who scored? Benrahma scored 2. Antonio scored 1. So, yeah, we end the first half 3-0 up. So, not bad. Not bad. We'll have some of that. We'll have some of that, my friends. We will have some of that. Obviously, good for our goal difference as well. Another 3 goals, which is good. So that's useful. Because you never know. You never know. In terms of the other games, I'll put them up on the thing. But Arsenal lead 10-man against 10-man Leeds. Everton are winning 2-1. And obviously Arsenal winning 2-0. I'll put those scores in there so everyone can see. Arsenal are 2-0. We've got... I just said it. Leicester 1-2 Everton. And that's it so far. So latest. So good news for Everton. I mean, any result for them is good for the moment, isn't it? So yeah, I'm still, obviously two of the 3 spots have been given in terms of the relegation. So we'll see what happens. Right, let's see when my comments want to come back on. It always happens when I do this. The comments always disappear and I'll come back on in a tick. Right, what we got from Mikey. What a reaction after. Mikey, you won the draw from yesterday for the members draw. So send us an email, westhamnetwork@gmail.com, and we'll send you out your signed program. It was a signed program from the home leg of the Frankfurt game, signed by Keith Robson, who scored in 1976. But you won, well done. Strong first half, good. Must be hard to support Norwich. They're so bang. They're in this sort of Burnley were in it for a while, weren't they? Where they're just too good for the Championship, but not good enough for the Premier League. Fulham are very similar as well, I think. You reckon Antonio will be off? Well, he's had a knock, isn't he? And they was taking off. They were preparing Yarmolenko, so maybe. Good afternoon, James. Always 3-0 indeed. Great response to Thursday. Cricket scoring coming. That's what we need, though, innit? That's exactly what we need. We're a better side without Souček. Interesting, innit? It's interesting. We're a different side. It's to me. I mean, if we're playing like a strong against a strong midfield, so say like City next week, you'd play Souček and Rice because I just think you get that solidity. But a game like this, I think he's right dropping one off. I really think he's right because it just gives that an extra attacker, and we need the goals. I'm hoping we have a good all last 2 games now. Indeed. Gives us something to look forward to, I suppose. Something to go for. Win today and we're virtually guaranteed European football. But I think we're virtually guaranteed European football. Are we? 3, 6. Yeah, because we've got a goal difference, haven't we? No, they got 5 points, isn't it? 5 points because they got a draw, didn't they? Thanks, Chelsea. So we've gone to 5th. So we're 5 points ahead. They've got a game in hand. Yeah, so they're 2 points. Yeah, so not totally, but it would take a lot, especially I suppose Wolves. Yeah. Anyway, it doesn't really matter at the moment. We got a 10 goal difference as well. We've got at the moment compared to Man United, who's got 1, and Wolves that's got 1 as well. And then it's Brighton at -4, then Palace at 4. So, we need 4 points. You're right, 4 points for 2 games to guarantee Europa League. Now, I don't think Europa League we can guarantee. I think we need 6. We need 9. We basically need to win every game, wouldn't we, to guarantee Europa League. Europa Conference, I think you're right. I don't know. We need to figure it out. We want to overtake Man United. Well, hopefully, as you said, now the table looks a bit. We've got Man U got 58 points. We've got 55 points. We've got a game in hand. At last, we've got a game in hand over a club. It was always the other bloody way around, wasn't it? I swear Man U had like 3 games ahead of us. I don't know how that's happened. Anyway, regardless of that. So we've got 55, they've got 58. That game in hand is against Man City at home. Last game at home this season. Martin Noble's last game. We'll be up for that. But so will City. So, I can't see us getting anything. Well, maybe a draw, but I can't see us maybe winning that game just because I think City would just blow us away because when it matters, they do, apart from obviously the Champions League semi-final, they do tend to turn it up, really. And then that means it goes to Brighton. I think they've got Palace away, haven't they, Man United? Could definitely see Palace winning that game. And Brighton are a bogey side. But Brighton themselves, they could end up being 8th. They might take over Wolves if Wolves don't win their game in hand. It's exciting, isn't it? It's exciting. I like it. They are hard because I think they're hard for different reasons. In that Man City are good and probably one of the 2 top teams in the league. And Brighton are just our bogey team, and they've just turned over Man United 4-0 with their gaff as well. So that's no given, is it? That's no given. But I think it's the performance today. It's all about getting the result. I was confident of us getting the result today, but it's not about it's about the performance. I think because to be fair, there's been only a few games since Christmas really where we've won the game, but won it convincingly. And after Thursday, we needed to bounce. And to be fair, the team have turned up. They turned up today from the first minute, I would say, and really had a good go. Really had a good go at the team. And you could see, Bowen, Soufal, nice little interchanges down the right side. Creswell's had a dodgy game. He didn't start particularly well, but that's hardly surprising. Now Everton, you see, looking at that bottom, it's between obviously Leeds, Burnley and Everton. Southampton are 15th and Leicester 42. I mean, we moan about us and, but Leicester are 14th in the league. That's mental. Yes, Leeds got 34, Burnley got 34. Everton with that win go 35 with a game in hand. So Leeds are currently 2-0 down. I think. Who do you reckon's going down? Who do you reckon? I think it's Leeds. I think it's going to be Leeds. It's a shame because I like Leeds. But would I prefer? Yeah. But then, could you imagine? But anything can happen. You still got. They've still got 3 games to play, really. Leeds have got a couple of, we'll be on 30, so we've got 2 games. Leeds have got 3 games to play. Burnley got 3 games to play. Everton's still got 4 games to play. They've got to play Villa twice, don't they? They haven't played Villa yet this season. They play them twice. in a matter of weeks. It's ridiculous, isn't it? So loads of football to play, but it's exciting down that bottom, innit? Exciting down that bottom. Benrahma is on fire at the moment. He really is. He really is. Man, you could finish 8th if we lose Palace and we win. They could do. Could you imagine? No European football for Man United, for Ten Hag coming in. Might not be a bad thing for Man United, in all honesty, because, you've got just one. I mean, look at Arsenal. Arsenal had no European football this year and really had the opportunity to, and they obviously they had a load of COVID games and stuff like that, but they've seemed to, really kicked it in the last sort of 3 or 4 months. What do you think of Burnley's forward, Cornet? He is good, tricky. We'll see what happens, man. I mean, it depends who goes down, innit, really? Leeds go down, Rafinha's gone. Messi had he completely fucked up one of those goals for Arsenal game. Rafinha will be gone. Phillips will be gone. Burnley, he's seeing out his contract. I think Ben Mee's seeing out his contract as well. Nick Pope. I think whatever happens, either team's going to be decimated, I reckon. Leicester spent big in the summer as well. Exactly. And we didn't. And and look how far. I mean, if I was a Leicester fan, I'd be screwing. And they've got, and they've got good ownership, and they've got good this and that. But look how poor they've been this season. Very poor. Benrahma indeed. Russ, last time you were watching the football, which game watching it? I go to every home game, my friend Visual. Every game, spinning the tunes at Upton Park at London Stadium. Moyes should play Benrahma on the left side a bit more. It's clicked for him. I mean, he always plays on the left, but I just think it just seems to be there's certain games which work, and for the right teams. And I think sometimes you have to adapt your team to play the right games. And I think this one, he's done it well by only playing one in midfield, one sort of CDM, and sort of Lanzini playing that sort of deep line, the quarterback role a little bit. He's getting a lot more ball. I think he just played the right formation. I hope Benny finishes with 9 goals. Yeah, because everyone put the bit was it 10, wasn't it? And say 9 goals. Could you imagine everyone be screwing? Hey, where's Titus now? Like I said, Moyes picked the wrong team against Arsenal. We should have been 5th. Sometimes, I mean, looking at the stats so far, Norwich have had no shots on target. We've had 62% possession, 291 passes, 87% pass accuracy, 3 corners to Norwich's 4. We've had 1 yellow card, that being Jarrod Bowen. We've committed 5 fouls to 3. We've had 9 attempts on goal, and 3 have been on target, and 3 have been converted. Not bad. Burnley has Spurs, Villa, Newcastle, Leeds, Chelsea, Brighton, Brentford. That's a flip of the coin, isn't it, Daniela, to be honest, isn't it? I'd say. I reckon it's a flip of the coin. They're not really playing each other as well, which will be a fun one. It's like this whole Spurs, Arsenal, North London derby thing. So, it's, I mean, Spurs, Villa. And they got Villa twice, haven't they? They've got Villa twice, haven't they? They've already played Villa once. No, they've already played. Oh, I'm so confused at the moment. But Newcastle, they want to finish high. Spurs want to finish high. Chelsea are on free fall. Brighton maybe want to go for that. And Brentford, what a good end to the season. It's going to be tough. No let up, no mercy. Indeed, no mercy. I like it. Benny's on fire. All he needs is a chance. Come on, Benny. All he needs is the right momentum. Is that the right word? No, he needs the right mindset, really, with Benny. Once he's got that, like he came on for that Frankfurt game, the first game when he came on because he wanted to win that game. He came on to make a difference, and that was probably the best cameo performance I've seen Benrahma play. Today he seems to be in the right places in the right space at the right times. Rush your smile, I like it. Thank you. If you like it, like my smile, give it a like. When the season is over and we have some time to reflect, we realise how amazing. You're totally right, Richard. And I did the show on Friday at the lunchtime show. Check it out. And it was all positive. And we went around some really interesting stats. We've scored in every home Premier League game this season, and how he come and how the season's finished, and in terms of if we finish sixth, if we qualify for any Europe, it'll be the first time ever. It will be the first time ever that we've qualified for Europe in our history in consecutive seasons, as well as finishing fifth. If Man U win their last game, no Europa League for us. We need them to lose their last game. We need to win at least 2 or 3. But there's the conference, and I will not pull my nose up to the conference. If we had a left back that had a bit more pace, said Benrahma could run free. Yeah, great shout, Patrick. What a shame we don't have Perkins on the bench. Great, perfect game for him to come on. No subs, no kids on the bench today. And both teams just came up the second half. The 6th place in our hand if win stays in our hands. We have a great goal difference. We do, because we do. Ooh, the hell is this game? Honestly, man. Indeed, Hammer. Let's be honest, Souček's been playing well this season. Probably worth him starting the game we don't want to lose rather than we have to win. I totally agree. Soufal will break his duck today. Can you imagine? Only picked from his headers and corners. Can't believe if we've qualified for Europe again with this result. What a job the boys is doing. Well, we've almost qualified for Europe in terms of... Oh, Yarmolenko has come on. Yarmolenko has come on for Antonio. Looks like. So I need to quickly change that. I might kick off first. I like to kick off and then I'll change it. Antonio looks like he didn't come out the first half. Second half with Yarmolenko starting in his replace for the second half. Just waiting for the game to kick off. And then I'll make that change to the team sheet for you all. See more. And the second half has just kicked off. Right, let's just quickly bring on the second. Let's bring on my background templates. And I can put that on. So Yarmolenko has come on for Antonio. Just checking. Yep, has come on for Antonio. So, it's a thing I think we were predicting in the first half because he did take a real bad knock. Yeah. And Norwich is trying to come out the traps early and out for a Norwich corner. So that change has been made there. So Yarmolenko is now on the pitch. And on the score. So there we go. Excellent. Boys would be tweaking by the end of this, indeed. Ball comes across in the corner. Out for another corner for Norwich. Be nice to get a hat-trick, wouldn't it, for old Benny boy? Nice to get a hat-trick for Benny. Out for another corner. Looks like Billy Gilmore's taking it. Ball comes across. Oh, Fabianski. No. Fabianski came and went. 3-1. Sam Byram knocks it in. Let's have a look at it. Again. Looked like a real bad doozy from Fabianski. It looks like he came to... Oh, it's been disallowed. Looks like it's been disallowed. Looks like I've gone to VAR. It's back to 3-0. It was a handball by the looks of it. See, that's a good thing. I can do this very, very quickly now. So it's back to... Yeah. So the ball came across. Yeah. Ball came across. To be fair, it's been disallowed. 3-0. Back to 3-0. Sam Byron, Fabianski should have claimed that, and then he missed it. The ball came down. Byron definitely hit his left hand, and then it came in. There we go. Top man Russ, Desmond, come on you Irons. Fabianski is junk. What's happening there? I do have sound. Otherwise no one else will talk to me, Scott. Don't worry, man. Maybe you're on silent. Maybe you should turn your thing up. No, I have sound. Thank you very much. I know I do. So, here we go. Goal kick by Fabianski. He should have let that one. Oh, that was a poor one from Fab. That was a poor one. He should have had hands on that. Norwich have come up with the same. They come out of the second half the same intensity we had in the first half. To be honest, yeah. Is this Fabianski indeed? And he's caught that one. He did catch that one. There we go. We haven't got that. I haven't put no music on today. Unless you want me to put some music on, Scott, but I don't think you want to. So I've just kept it just me just chatting absolute rubbish. Cresswell's got the ball. Cresswell out to Benrahma. Benrahma. Oh, he tried a little jink there, didn't it? Maybe it's my issue. Yeah, it might have been, mate. I was all right. No one else was saying it. Fornals has got the ball. Benrahma's lost it in the midfield. Would you like to sign Cucurella from Brighton? Yes. I think left back is definitely a position we need to strengthen this season, this close season for sure. But yeah, it's something. Yeah, I think it's a position that I would. Yeah, it's left. I mean, there's the guy we spoke about on Friday in Hammer's headlines. There's a German international called Brahm who we're looking at. Apparently, but he's 30 million, and you know he's going to be like they reckon he's like the German left back in the World Cup. So probably a little bit out of our range, maybe. But you never know. Corner to Norwich, straight out. Fornals tries to beat the ref in terms of getting around him. Declan Rice pulls it out to Cresswell. Let's have a look, mate. I'm behind the Norwich goal. Sam Alex, the support is killing. Keep quiet. Oh, like they're going to kick off Chase. Norwich. Russ, West Ham, definitely. Next season in Europe, still possible. Yep, definitely. Yep, he's amazing. Left back from... I've got it here. Still got my notes. Rahm from Hoffenheim. But they reckon 30 million, and they reckon Liverpool are going to come in for him. But they've got Robinson, so surely they don't need him. But you never know. But he looks a bit of a nutter actually. I think he'd do quite well for us. He looks like a left-sided version of Soufal. You know, he looks like a chiseled with tattoos and all that type of stuff. So, but we'll see. We'll see. I mean, it was only Sport Blin reported it. There's Delia Smith. She's in the crowd. Let's be having you. With I'd say a mustard jacket, a Coleman mustard jacket. Norwich got it in the back. They're just playing it along. Hanley hoofs it forward, intercepted by Soufal. Lovely touch, lovely control by Bowen. He's turning with a bit between his teeth. They all have, it seems. Decks out to Cresswell. Cresswell, quick ball to Benrahma. Nice quick ball for a change. Benrahma tries to jink a little ball. Back to Cresswell. Cresswell looks like a little dink forward to Yarmolenko. He holds up really well, actually. Back to Cresswell. Nice having some keep ball. Declan Rice does one of his beautiful crossfield passes. First time shot. Oh, God. Declan Rice. One of his beautiful, like from left to right shots. First time volley sort of crossed by Bowen on the and then first time shot by he was just offside by Fornals. Was it a shot or header? Header, diving header, straight into Krul's hands. Would have been a beautiful goal. It would have been offside though. But what a lovely bit of football there. Beautiful, quiet, contained game. Soufal, yeah, he has. I think Cresswell's. He had a bit of a dodgy start. I think Scott at the beginning, didn't it? A couple of times where it sort of like was a little bit done for pace, but yeah. Yes, Arsenal are 2 up at 10-man leads. They certainly are. And we're 3 up. Not bad. Not too shabby. And we've looked composed. We've looked contained. I think we've looked really, really good. Really good. West Ham got the ball again. Bowen, very quick pass to Fornals, who's gone back to Bowen. Who's going to pick a shot out? He's going to take a shot himself. He's still running around. He's beating the whole Norwich squad, and then he loses the ball. I think he's a little bit lost in two minds there. What to do? Lanzini's got the ball. What's Lanzini going to do? Norwich looks like they've got about 9 men behind the ball, ridiculously. They're 3-0 down. They should be pushing rather than hanging it back, but there we go. And West Ham have just dealt with it really, really well in terms of keeping that ball. Back to Declan Rice, just on another one of his pulls. He loves them balls out to the right-hand side, doesn't he, old Deck? This one was to Soufal this time. Bowen's got the ball. It's gone back to Lanzini. Yarmolenko, nice play. A little bit too heavy on the return pass from Yarmolenko. And Norwich got the ball on the counter-attack. They've gone for a crossfield ball. Pookie's got it just inside the half. He's running it just outside the box. But it was offside. There we go. If lose their last game and they've been horrid, and we win against Brighton, we get 6th. Yes, we do. Yes, we do. Because we've got a superior goal difference. They got Crystal Palace last game. West Ham on the attack. That's only a few more goals now. Good tackle by I think that was Aaron's on Benrahma. Out for a corner. No, thrown to Norwich. Dealey was missing. Daryl Farker. Generous portion of German sausage. Indeed. Well, they've got Dean Smith. They got, rather than a bratwurst, they got a proper like Cumberland sausage, aren't they? A big old Dean Smith. Used to watch Dino when he used to play for Leyton Orient, centre back. I used to do a thing with West Ham where it was West Ham's. You could get the West Ham home games. They did it so Orient played away and West Ham played at home. So you could get, I think you could get if you was. It was like an under-16 ticket, seeing it for a tenner for the Orient. So we'd go watch West Ham one week, and then next week got the Orient, when West Ham were away, because we was only young at the time. And I remember Dean Smith, yeah. We have him on Goldhams, we do, which will mean we need a point. Well, yeah, I mean, if we get a point against City, Norwich on the attack, and it's out. Look at him fucking turning up like he's... I might let him come on in a minute, but I don't know how I'm going to figure it out because I've got my thing here. Offside. Right. Let's wait. Give me 2 seconds, Anton. Anton's just turned up like, Look at me, I'm a diva. And I'm going to try and figure out, see if I can figure this all out so I can get us all to come on. All to come on together. It'll be nice. Oh, he's done the highlights match. Oh, very good. Let me do that. See if this allows me to do this. I'm just trying. So I'm playing at the same time. And then my computer will probably just give up the ghost, but it doesn't matter. Hashtag pressure, indeed. Indeed. Can I enter that? Let me just do this. Let's see if I can figure this out. Let's mute that. And let me just do this. 2 seconds, and then we'll get Anton in. If I can figure out. If not, we're going to go to boring watch along. Okay, right, here we go. Pressure. Right. This is not going to work to start off with, but don't worry. Don't worry. It's not going to work to start off with. Give me 2 seconds. It's not going to work to start off with.
56-13, 56-14, 56-15.
Give me 2 seconds. Oh, this is like torture. Well, that'll do.
You've done it.
Okay. There we go. Well, kinda. Give me 2 seconds. I'm going to put this up like this, and then I'm going to do this, and I'm going to do this, like that. I'm going to do that. Yeah, kinda. I can make it work.
You can. I just thought I'd come on and give you a little bit of company.
Yeah, it's all right. It's very kind of you.
I've been watching it, to be fair. I've had a really, really, really busy day, Russ. I haven't actually been feeling that well over the past couple of days, but I managed to sleep it off and then had Freddie's football, just been doing loads of stuff, but I was watching the game, so...
You brave soldier.
A convincing so far.
It is, isn't it? It's convincing, I think. I think it is convincing. I think it's been a very professional job.
Yeah.
I think we came out of the traps like we were interested. Oh, look at that! It's almost like this is quite good now. You can't leave now because I've got to fuck it all up again now. But yeah, no, it's. I think it's come up. Yeah, I think we've done all right. I think we've been. Yeah.
Let's not be about the bush though. Defensively, Norwich are not good at all.
No.
So I mean, the two of the Bennies, the Benrahma's goal and Antonio's goal was just completely Kroll's fault, wasn't it? And then Fabianski, as Scott's saying in the chat now, I mean, he should have been a lot better at that chance that Byram scored.
Yeah, you're right.
Fabianski.
Yeah, it was. It wasn't a great claim at all. But
yeah.
But it's. I think from the get go, the teams looked like they wanted to get the shackles off Wednesday. That's what it like to me. They literally turned up and going, right, because from the
Yeah.
off, they were really up for it. Really up for it, you could tell.
Absolutely. But the battle for sixth place is on, Russie boy.
Yeah, it's mental, isn't it? How's this happened? How has this happened? I know, it's crazy, isn't it? Chelsea could have done us a favour yesterday.
Yeah.
Just to stop that sort of slight fly in the ointment with Wolves.
And Brighton sneaking up the backsides.
Yeah,
Obviously,
Brighton,
they won't be
yeah.
affected
Well, that was
by
it.
United,
That was it.
but-
When we was looking at it before, it's like Brighton could have been us v Brighton, for Europe, for conference spot. But now, yeah, it could be. I haven't figured it out. I don't think it will work out if there's a way that we could beat City and Brighton beat us, and United get eighth. It doesn't work.
No, I think Man United would need to lose everything.
Well,
really, wouldn't
they've
they?
only got one game, Palace, haven't they?
Yeah, that's right. It's only got one game left, and Palace, are doing all right. I think at the end of the day, push all out for sixth place, get Europa if we can. Worst case scenario, if we can't, we take the Conference League. And listen, do you know what? See, at the start of the season, I'll be brutally honest. I had no interest in the Conference League, but after watching some of the games in it, and seeing, the rejig of that competition, or the rejig of or the creation of that competition, and giving teams a bit of something to fight for. What a good idea! Fair play.
Yeah, and I think so. I think to be honest, if we'd qualified for the conference, which we could have done easily last season, maybe people would have been a bit more open to it again because we'd already been in it. People were thinking, and yeah, I know, nice ball. People were thinking, beforehand. I think there's someone I was listening to the commentary that we were. So I'm just seeing the ball. Deck's got the ball in the middle. Oh, Deck's been brilliant today.
He has. What time are you on, Russ? I know you've got the time up there.
I'm on that time.
Are you exactly on that time?
Yeah.
Cool. So I must be like 12 seconds ahead.
Yeah. Oh well, my phone decides it just wants to stop. But yeah, I mean, I think with the conference, I think particularly now because everyone's had these European trips and these European journeys and stuff like that they just want to do them again. So if everyone's already gone to these away games, they're more than happy to go to the conference because it's different games. And someone put in our chat, weren't he? Teams that are qualified, and it's like Nice, and there's some good teams that are qualified already for the conference. So
Slavia Prague, all that sort of stuff. Yeah, and there's
both Pragues. Is it both Pragues?
Yeah, I think they have. Yeah.
So that'd be fun. We'd get one of
But
them.
I mean, listen, go all out for Europa. I mean, that's
yeah.
That's
See what? Yeah, I mean, it's a nice commiseration prize. I mean, this. I don't think Cross and West Ham. No, nothing's got him. I saw. Oh, actually, I'm a bit faster now. Hello.
What, you caught up?
Yeah, my thing. Oh, doesn't matter.
I was just going to say that Cross has gone in.
Yeah.
I think we've won a corner from that.
Yeah, we got a corner. West Ham got a corner. Aaron Cresswell was trying to take it. How funny it was Sam Byram that scored that goal.
I know. I know.
I know it was me slagging it, going, "Oh, Antonio should have an absolute field day against Sam Byram playing centre back." Crazy.
Well, hopefully, I mean, they were talking about him having a rib problem, weren't they?
Craig Dawson, there we go.
Dawson.
He's gone right into the side barriers. Those LEDs, they're hard. They are.
He's injured himself, but I think they kind of brought him off more as a precaution because initially it looked like it was going to be maybe broken. Someone thought it was maybe broken ribs or something like that. But he's played on. Fair play, gingerly, but he played on.
Yeah. Who's going to get relegated? Who's the final spot, Anton?
Oh, mate. I mean, that's going to go down to the wire. I'd like to actually look and see what the league is just now because I know Watford went down yesterday. Did you see Roy Hodgson?
Yeah.
He said, I didn't want to go and wave to the fans because they were too far away.
Yeah. Well, he's 75 years old now.
I know, mate. I know. And he's got shingles.
At the moment, you got Leeds.
Are they doing VAR for that? What are they doing VAR? Are they doing VAR for this?
No, it's just This thing,
I think they are.
What, VAR on him? What, they reckon he blocked him? Oh, okay. We're getting VAR. We're getting VAR for something. Okay.
Yes, he's going over. I think it's going to be a penalty, mate. When he goes over, he's going to give a penalty.
Okay.
Right, here's one for you. Penalty. Benny.
Yeah,
Benny,
it'd be Declan probably.
Mate, it's got to be Benny. You can't. 3-0 up. 25 minutes to go if you get a penalty. It's got to be Benny.
We'll see.
I mean,
We'll see.
is it
Getting-
literally because he put his hand in front of Dawson's head?
He's giving it. He's giving it. He's giving it.
He has.
Right, come on, bring Nobes on.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, that would be it. Now I don't mind bringing Noble on. Now you don't mind.
Brilliant. I love it. I love it. Let's have a look. So I'm looking at it now. So Dawson's like being tracked by that runner, and then he sort of jumped. I mean, he handballed it. He's given for handball.
Oh, do you know
I don't
what?
know what he's given.
No, that is a handball. That is a handball. Fair play because his header was going on goal.
Yeah.
It's fair play. Well done.
Lanzini's taking it.
Oh, Lanzini. Oh, but it's
Yeah,
better.
Yeah, annoying, but I think Lanzini would take it. Obviously, we beat
Rules.
Norwich
We've got
4-0
rules.
last time we played them. Let's have a look. And he's put it away, dispatched it.
Just like that.
It.
Oh, yes.
And he gives the crossed hammers 4-0 again against Norwich.
Go on, West Ham.
Yeah, handball. It was handball, man.
Ain't
Mental.
nobody like Lanzini. Makes me happy. Plays the West Ham way.
There we go.
Ross,
Great.
guess what?
What?
I might be joining you for the Good Morning West Ham live.
Are you going to get there? You give me that early?
We're
Won't
actually
be that
coming.
early.
Looks like we're coming down 2 days before.
Yeah, but that's too early. You'll be beating your breakfast, man.
Nah.
No, we'll see.
I'm willing to make the effort to come and give you a big cuddle.
We'll just keep it quiet, and then if you don't turn up, then it's not like. But now everyone knows now. But anyway,
Oh, that's true. I should have just turned up, shouldn't I?
should just turned up. But then I'll probably get asked to move on like I did last time.
Yeah, it's fine. I'll stand in front of you. I'll be your security.
Yeah, you can be my security. Just block the guy out. We tries to say, "Excuse me." No, yeah, very good.
Russ, how are you feeling? Right, we're watching the game. We're 4-0 up, 65 minutes gone. How are you feeling after Thursday?
I'm all right about it now. I think I think Thursday. I think Friday I woke up worse than I did when I finished on the stream on Thursday.
Yeah.
I don't know why. Maybe it was like, I mean, a lot of people just couldn't sleep by the sounds of it. I know West Ham Clips couldn't sleep. And so he did like this really good, it was brilliant, his thing, it was fantastic. His little video like he always does. But yeah, I felt a bit deflated, but then then that Friday, and then I did this positivity thing on Friday, and I do you know what? And I thought, actually, yeah, I mean, to be brutally honest, I didn't think we were going to get anything out of that Frankfurt game. I'll be honest, I didn't think we were. And so I was like, oh, but anyway. And it's done, it's dusted, and now everyone else. I think everyone else had a bit of a moan up on the evening and maybe Friday morning, and it seems across the board that everyone's been a lot more. What's the word? Reflectful now, saying, "Oh, it's it's been a great season," and it has been. Martin Noble's coming on.
Yep.
For Dawson. What are you going to do? Knock Deck into centre back?
Let's have a look and see the lineup here. Nah, I think you might just go. Let's have a look here. Bring Fornals.
What into?
Maybe put Fornals at the wing back. Go 3. I don't know. I actually don't know what he's going to do. I'm just trying to find my stream again because it's just disappeared.
Well, I'm trying to get my bloody camera to work. I might if I did the right one. Okay, there we go. Yeah, looks like we'll have to look. Well, maybe Nobe's going to go. No, it looks like Deck's. No, I don't know. Sufal. Yeah, Deck's gone centre back.
Has he?
Yeah. Looks like Deck's gone centre back.
Has Dawson gone off because he's picked up a little knock from that advertising board thing?
Possibly, I think. Yeah, I think so. I don't think they would have taken him off for that any other reason. So yeah, it looks like Nobes. It looks like so let's put Noble in there like that. Yeah, and it looked. Yeah, and I would say it looks like Deck's definitely gone centre back. I've put them the wrong way round, but it doesn't matter. I can't change that. But yeah, I reckon Dex has gone in.
Right, finally, I'm back on.
Good.
Mr. Mark Noble. Yarmolenko drops deep, passes the ball to Deckers, who plays it over to Zuma. The crowd are, yay! I tell you what I did get from the first half was the crowd were immense.
the away crowd were great. You could hear them. They went through
Non-stop.
the whole. You could hear them. The whole repertoire. It was
Yeah.
like. It was like now, West Ham. Now that's what I call West Ham. They were just singing all of them. They were doing
Do you know
Ludic
what though?
McCloskey,
Yeah.
all
Do
that.
you know what I've noticed, right? Because obviously we don't play Europe very often,
Yeah,
but you hear from local people, so whoever supports, say, Celtic and Rangers and stuff like that,
yeah,
when they do travel away, and then you've seen Man City started to qualify for Europe, and then they started doing what's it called, the pause dance, the
yeah,
backwards dance, jumping thing,
yeah.
and it was only because they went to Europe. And I feel like, the atmosphere at Frankfurt Stadium. I mean, I know I wasn't there, but it looked immense. Like, it looked
Yeah,
absolutely outrageous. And
it did.
witnessing the Frankfurt fans come to the Olympic Stadium, I mean, it was amazing to watch, and it does make you think that if you can. I've seen loads of people. I've seen the Sullivan Sons online saying any suggestions from fans that want to make any changes at the stadium. And I think, loads of fans were saying you need to try and make the atmosphere better, and these are suggestions to do it. So have a singing section,
Yeah,
sort of that sort of, all that sort of stuff.
yeah. I think it can only improve. I mean, obviously we tried. So we obviously we're doing all of those tifo things, where the crossed hammers and stuff on the Billy Bond side, and Frankfurt wanted to do their own thing, and we said not really, and then they just turned up with the flags anyway, and that looks really
Nice
cool.
play from West Ham. Sorry,
Oh,
unlucky.
4 hours there, couple of yards out should have.
Oh
very
my
down.
word, Pablo.
But no, I think with in terms of what's name, in terms of the way the atmosphere, I mean, tried to do the thing with the. I want to see them do more with the those big banners.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
think we'll be doing more of that.
I think things like big banners. I do think that when they give something back to the fans, did you see the
Yeah.
Frankfurt? I don't know, was it the Frankfurt that gave the West Ham the tops, the
No, we
t-shirts?
gave them the tops.
We give them the tops.
So
it's
we sent
West
out
Ham.
and we did it deliberately. So we had the blue ones on
Yeah.
the top and the claret ones on the bottom. I think Jane did it that way. So yeah, and you saw on Facebook, I think it was old Norman. He was setting it up. Norman, the Maltese hammer. They employed him to dish them all out or put on the chairs or something like that.
Oh, that's good. That's a routine save from Fabianski there.
Yeah.
But I think if you do things a little bit more often, like flag here, there, and everywhere, just something every now and then,
Yeah.
kids are quid. Maybe look at bringing the family stand back. I think that would be good.
Yeah, maybe.
Our
Yeah,
family
yeah.
section, and then you can eradicate any of those issues. A singing corner. I mean, you've got to give plaudits to the Palace fans for having that singing section that they've
Yeah.
got, and it works for them. And that would really help drive a bit more of the atmosphere, especially now after
Yeah.
witnessing many of the European teams come to the London Stadium and
They
be
bring
so
it.
vibrant.
They do bring it, don't they? Yeah.
And we're
I mean,
capable. I'm not.
yeah, I think we are definitely. I think.
And do you know? And do you know what, Russ? Sorry for jumping in there,
It's all right, don't
but
worry.
it's to be mindful as well that if someone doesn't want to sing and doesn't want to jump, there's no problem with that. If someone has to sit down, there's no problem with that, because obviously what happened to Eddie Bovington,
Yes,
it wasn't
yeah, Eddie,
great, it wasn't nice.
No.
And my dad wouldn't be able to stand up and jump. And in actual fact, I probably couldn't stand up and jump for 90 minutes solid either. I'd love to think I could, but having a section, an area for that would be really, really cool.
Yeah, I think so. I think also it helps. I think with the ultras as well. I know with the ultras, but with the Palace ultras and stuff. I mean, yeah, they had their own, and it sort of that permeates around the gate, around the stadium. The trouble is we have pockets, and so and it will take, and by the time it goes around, it takes too long for everyone to start singing because the song's finished. But yeah, and I think there's loads of stuff. I think also don't forget in the summer they'll be bringing the seats forward, won't they? In the summer,
yeah.
So I think that will make a big difference because it already. Oh, great ball through West Ham 1-on-1. Is that Benrahma? Oh, he absolutely just what happened?
Oh, Benny.
Benny was 1-on-1 and now he's hurt his foot. I don't think he really. Well, I don't think. Oh, I don't know. It looked like he tripped up on his own feet just then.
Byram.
Yeah, Byram hobbling as well. Like, oh yeah, I didn't foul him. So, but yeah, bringing the stand forward, it made a difference when they squared off the sides. the ends this season.
I don't know how much of a difference that will make.
I think it's aesthetically, it looks like
Yeah,
it looks better.
yeah,
And I think aesthetically it will look better bringing it forward. And then obviously we go to 62,000 in the summer. And then we've already got the thing for 66, haven't we, as well?
yeah.
So
And then obviously with the news about the athletics,
yeah,
the rumor is
exactly.
athletics. I don't know what
Yeah.
that does. I don't know if that means that we can look at something more permanent that covers the track. Obviously, I think the reason why we don't fully cover the track is because we need to have that an easier
Well, it's because
facility.
it's not. Yeah, I mean, again, I think it's not. It's not West Ham not covering up track. It's LS,
Yeah,
not covering up the track, and I think that's probably the reason is it still has to have this multi-purpose, sections, and so it can be used. But I think, as you said,
yeah,
with UK Athletics basically say no, we don't want to come back, then that could. But we'd still probably have to do that because So I think eventually. I still think it looks like Flash is just coming on for Benrahma. I think eventually we will take it over full time, and then it'll be interesting to see what happens. But obviously there's still another side which has got a big loop to it. So in terms of the Billy Bonds end side, rather. So, Benny looks like he took a right old knock in his feet there.
well,
It's a shame, actually. You're right. Someone made a good point. Shame we haven't got the under 23s on the bench today because some of them might have actually probably got a run out today. Typically, no under 23s on the bench at all.
It's a big summer for some of those under 23 players.
Yeah.
Reason I'm saying that is because some have been in and around the squad for the last two seasons, probably two full seasons. And I think we'll do a show on them. We'll probably have a show coming up on them.
Yeah.
As well. I think is it tomorrow night? We've got the player awards.
Player awards
Is
is
that tomorrow
tonight.
night?
It's tomorrow night. Yeah, it's tomorrow night. So that's
What?
Yeah,
What an event!
mental, innit?
I went the last season at Upton Park. Slaven Bilic, Mark Noble, Dimitri Payet, Andy Carroll, Diafra Sacco, sorry, he punched a fan at it. I'd done a show. Actually, did we have the channel back then? I can't even remember. Yeah, Diafra Sacco, and it was held all behind the scenes. Hardly anyone knew about it. Kouati, honestly, it was one of the best nights I've ever had. The players were amazing, Russ.
Yeah.
They were literally told, embrace the fans, talk to them, met Ray Winston, just properly, you went to the toilet, you were walking by Mark Noble.
It's crazy, isn't it?
Talk to him,
crazy.
just talk to him. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I had a text from Joe Seeley today going, "Are you going to play awards?" And I went, "Why, you're offering?" And he went, "I've just been invited." I was like, "Oh, okay. No, I'm not."
Have you been before?
I haven't. No, I haven't been before.
Quality.
No, I haven't been before, actually.
Quality.
Yeah, no, one thing I'd like to do one day. Yeah,
I'm trying to remember. We've done it.
I'm trying to think he's hosting. I think Bianca's hosting it this week. 77
Slaven Bilic, though, was hilariously. He was properly digging into the wine. Proper, red wine. He was getting quite lively.
Oh, bless him.
But yeah, it was it was the Payet season. So
yeah,
last one at Upton Park as well.
Yeah, and you had everything around about Upton Park as well, innit?
Yeah. But like I was saying to you, I think I briefly spoke to you before we done a show. Before you done a show the other day, I was saying that this summer window is probably going to go down as one of the most important.
Oh, definitely.
In our modern history,
that's a great shout. That's a great shout.
There you go.
We'll do that Tuesday night.
Let's do that Tuesday night. Yeah,
we'll do it Tuesday night. Yeah. Well,
I'll try and do a live stream. It's tomorrow night, isn't it?
Tomorrow night, yeah.
Yeah, we normally do the Hammer of the Year Awards, so I'll try and do a live stream for the Hammer of the Year Awards.
Yeah, maybe we'll do that, and then yeah, that's a nice idea. Yeah, the West Ham Network Awards.
Right. Yeah, there you go.
End of season awards. Yeah, that's a good shout, James, as always. I was going to watch that next week as well. I'm going to do a Mark Noble quiz night.
Yeah, good shout.
Yeah, we're going to do a Mark Noble quiz night next week as well. So it'll be the last one. Pete says it'd be nice to keep a clean sheet. It certainly would be. For it always helps for the goal difference. Always helps. Always helps with the goal difference.
Be back in a minute.
No worries, man. Don't leave. So fucking all that. No, yeah, James. Yeah, so we'd hold we'd hold it at Yates's in Romford. Hayden Fox will turn up, and probably Steve Lomas, because don't forget last time we interviewed Neil Ruddock. He said he took the rap for someone who believed to be. Then on to Faces. Oh, it's not called. Oh, we could go to Faces. Yates's. What's the one in? It's not called Time and Envy now. Is it the Attic in Romford? But yeah, or maybe go to Shenfield, because old Pat Holland's wine bowl, and I think it got turned into. Is it the Vault? It's been turned into now. Yeah, maybe we should do it. Yeah, we should do an end of season awards. Everyone is in a dicky bow. Phil, how you on, my friends? No longer on the boats, are you now? No longer on the boats, the old Uber boats. Always used to see Phil on the boats. Who will win the Player of the Year? I'm going to turn Anton's. Can I turn his mic off? No, I can't. Who will win Player of the Year? Pete's gone Bowen. Scott's gone Dawson. It's got to be Declan Rice, isn't it? Let's mute for the time being. It's got to be Declan Rice, isn't it? It has to be, doesn't it? It has to be Declan Rice. He has been mesmeric. He's got us out of a lot of shit this season. Declan Rice has. But yeah, I feel still. Oh, he's back on the boats. Okay. Well, I'm sad. Sad it didn't work out, mate. But as you said, it's all about being happy in work. So as long as you're happy and going back on the boats, always seemed happy on the Uber boats. Hammer of the Year, Masuaku. Just a dicky bow like not Frank Spencer, Frank Butcher and EastEnders. I've got a picture of me with a dicky bow, not like everything else, but with just dicky bow. Yeah. Faces on a Sunday night. Premier League boys, Dolly Birds, pick up joint. There we go. That's what we do. There's where we have the West Ham awards. We'll go Romford to Yates's, and then we'll go to Faces in Canshill. Sounds like, all the old stomps. We'll get Jimmy Walker along as well, because if I told Jimmy, I'll go 195. If Jimmy knows we'll go 195, he'll drive down. Right, not much is happening. 81 minutes gone. It's sort of like Norwich is sort of giving up, haven't they?
Yeah, they've got another year of bouncing up and down. But someone said that's how they literally make their fortune.
Yeah, that's what Burnley did as well, didn't they? Yeah. Burnley did that sort of bouncing, but didn't spend when they went into bounce. Obviously, Norwich spent because they sold. So they sold Buendia and they reinvested it, didn't they? So they, their net spend's probably what it was. They probably very little they've spent actually anyway. But it's still looking close. So in terms of the Premier League, you've got Leeds on 34 points, played 35. You've got Burnley on 34, played 35, but they've got a far superior goal difference. Then you've got Everton, 35, played 34. So is that, and then I didn't realise Southampton are there. Southampton have got 40 points, and Leicester.
And their fans have turned on them big style. Hazelhand.
Yeah, because they turned on him at the beginning of the season, then they started doing well. They turned on him again, innit? But look at Leicester. Everyone talks about they spent big in the summer. Everyone talks about how great their setup is and yada. They're 14th.
Yep.
That's ridiculous. Yep. Absolutely ridiculous. So you've got Hammer of the Year. So Jason's gone. Thinks Dawson or Bowen, Bowen. It's got to be Declan Rice, isn't it? I think it's going to be. It's
obviously between Deckers, Dawson,
and Bowen, isn't it?
And Bowen. I sometimes feel that people say, "Oh, Declan's won it before," so he doesn't. But no, that's not how it works. If he's been your main player, then. But it's going to be tough, though, Russ. Let's be realistic. Between the three of them, it is tough.
Yeah.
Nobody expected Dawson to step up to the level he stepped up to.
No.
We would never have been as far as we would be if without Bowen's goals and assists.
Yeah.
And we wouldn't be as well gelled defensively and going forward without Declan Rice, you know?
No. Yeah. And he's. I mean, Declan Rice is the linchpin, and so I think it's got to be Declan Rice. It has to be. But I just I'd like it to be Declan Rice for that exact reason, because I think it should be Declan Rice. But I can understand if it's Bowen and but I mean, he's a shining light every game, isn't it?
Yeah.
Every game.
What the young hammer of the year? What's the stipulation for that? Because Ben Johnson got it last year, but I don't know if he would now not qualify for that because he's made the full official step up.
I don't know. Isn't it just an age thing? Isn't it? Is it just an age thing?
Well, it wasn't. I thought it would maybe be for the under 23s, but then obviously Ben Johnson got it last year.
No, I don't think
and he played
is.
in the first team. So, because if it is for the under 23s, then that's going to be a tough one to choose from.
Yeah, 'cause it could be. I mean, you go for goals with Rockerflex, or you go Sonny Perkins, or you go for like just.
Norwich on the way through.
Norwich on the attack. Pookie's got the ball. Oh, Pookie should have done better there.
Just wide.
Yeah, whether you go someone like Alese, just because of how well he's been playing. I'm just trying to see whether it's a junior hammer of the year on my
Question for everyone watching: Norwich are obviously destined for the championship. They're already relegated. Are there any players in their team you would look at?
Nah.
Well, we were linked to that Max Aarons.
Yeah, maybe Max Aarons, maybe. But I think that's really it. I mean,
they've got that boy Sargent. Actually, is he American?
Yeah, Yeah, Sargent.
He's actually a decent footballer.
Yeah. No, he's all right. But I don't think he'd improve our team. He'd improve our squad. I think maybe the boy Rashika. Rashika's a good player. I mean, he got. I mean, he was one. I was surprised that he went to Norwich really, because he's a good player. But I reckon he'll probably stay in the Championship with them. Watford have got more. Come on, you irons, Freddie. Come on, Freddie.
Right, no, don't shout it there if you want to shout it. Go.
Just shout it there.
You morons!
Apologies to anyone who's listening on headphones. I'm joking. Watford.
No.
You got the boy Sarr, and Dennis is a good player. But yeah, not from Watford.
We were linked to Sarr though the last time, were we not? And then nothing ever really can transpire.
Nothing happened.
From that.
Yeah, nothing happened. Yeah, I think maybe Aarons is the only one. Maybe. It looks like everyone agrees Max Aarons. If there's anyone here, Aarons for sure. Yeah, I could see Max Aarons even going abroad, to be honest.
Yeah.
So,
Russ, I'm going to love and leave you because I'm going to go and prep up the other show while I'm watching the rest of this game.
Yeah.
Is this going to annoy you and change all your facility?
Of course,
chuck me out when you want.
Yeah, I'll chuck you out when I want.
Shall I put the link in?
You don't. Well, we can do, but I've set up a redirect, so hopefully
do that. Okay.
So we'll see. All right. Okay. Cool.
I'll need to change the time though because it's another 5 minutes to go. So
don't worry, I'll do that. I'm gonna throw you out anyway, and then we'll get it to work. There we go. It's all gone big again. Yeah. Anyway, as I was saying, hopefully you won't need to. YouTube has set up a new thing, so you don't have. So I can literally close this stream, and it will go straight to. And if you stay on, it should go straight to what's name, straight to Anton with the highlights. It's sort of the review show. Clever, innit? So you won't have to change anything. Hopefully, we'll see if it works. I will put the link in the chat anyway. But basically, so I'm trying. Who says men can't multitask? There I am trying to resort all this out. No, Anton's buggered off. There we go. That'll do. That will sort of do. And let's kick. Can I kick him out? Yep. There we go. Cool. We're just going through the final motions now. And as I said, Anton's going to be doing the review show immediately after. So that's good. Right, let's get a few comments. Norwich plays the Championship standard. Watford can take Ben Foster for the YouTube stuff, indeed, yeah. Fabby for Foster, no thanks. Any pacey wings we could poach from the bench wouldn't hurt. I think maybe Sarr. I like Sarr. He's one of the only guys I've seen who's really managed to he's beaten Soufal for pace. I know Soufal's not a very tricky man, but he's usually very good at defending against pace, but not with Sarr. He was very good. Anyone who turned us down before this season can do one. There we go. Mark, hope your afternoon. Whatever player we are linked with, you can bet that house is Newcastle will be in 2. It's ridiculous. It will be. Need to look at Hlosak, scores tons and still young. We go back and we did a sort of a whistle stop tour on Friday. Hammer's headlines. Hlosak was one of those people we spoke about. The news is that Danny Krasinski has basically offered West Ham the opportunity to sign him on loan through his obviously set 40% of the old partnership with Sparta Prague. So, but Moisey doesn't want to buy him, so it could be a loan. Pookie's on the run. Pookie's coming through. Great, good save by Fabianski there. So Pookie should have scored then. So we'll see. I'm not too sure if we would look into that. We might look into that. We'll see. Aaron's 2. As much as we need this win, it's going to be a very dramatic. It is, but it is, Scott. But that's done now, isn't it? That's done. We've moved on. We're now all about what we can do for the rest of the season. Daniel James, maybe, but obviously I think we've probably got bigger fish to fry with Rafinha, potentially, with them. Messi, Shingard, no way. Should we go defensive next? So they'll just go for attack. Well, it's on Sunday, Kev, so don't make that mistake that I do. I think we should go for it, but they'll go defensive, won't they? Who will win the Championship playoff? I want to see Forest v Luton final. Love to see Luton. Six West Ham boys in that Luton's time, potentially, and I would love that. A great shot, a little stinger from Vlasic. No, I would definitely like to see Luton. Not so much Forest. I wouldn't mind getting Joe Worrell and Brennan Johnson off Forest. What we got here, Manchester next group. Yeah, very, very crucial game. How do you watch football? With my eyes. Back on a 4 nearly done. Looking at SWP. Idigan Johnson's having his medical. All those ones we know. Russ, that sounds a good loan deal to me. It certainly does, Scott, but we'll see what if they go. Daniel James done bugger all at Leeds. He has. Didn't we do match of Man United, really, as well, to be honest with you. 3 minutes added time at Carrow Road, still 4-0, nothing happened. Declan Rice is now playing centre back and playing fantastic. He could play in goal and probably do a job. Rather see Forest up than Luton. Hate Luton as initial hatred of you, Luton, and I just can't see Kenilworth Road being a Premier League pitch and a Premier League stadium. Be a great away day to go to. Because they're like really old-fashioned, bang in the middle of like a bit like Bramwell Lane, in the middle of like the town, in the middle of the street, bang, a bit like Upton Park used to be. But yeah, maybe. But then it's always that team that creep in, always do well. They got momentum, and Luton have got the momentum behind them. There's no doubt about that. Not long left. Not long left, 1 minute left, and I said what we'll do, we'll keep on for a few minutes and then I'll close the stream, and it should mean you can go straight to Anton's stream. Hopefully. We'll see. Rubbing salt into the wounds. We've said about to give him a rest, indeed. In Kenilworth Road, I think we have to walk through someone's house. You do. You certainly do. Bournemouth isn't a Premier League, it's more like a Sabutio one, but you'd never get the thing for what's the name, would you? And it's all finished. It's all finished at Carrow Road. It's West Ham once again beating Norwich 4-0. 4-0. That will do me nicely. Not obviously Europa League semi-final, final, but that will do me nicely indeed. How do you use your eyes? Don't your chins block it? Very good. Everton looking like picking up 3 points. probably secures a day. Maybe it may do. Yeah, thank you. I am huge, so yeah, don't deny it. You don't look like you don't shower. You're lovely, Hammers. 1, 2, 3. Thank you. There we go. Good game over indeed. We are massive. Them Hammers cakes don't do you justice. We should have done better. 9 or so that'd be lovely. Good run out for the lads indeed. Indeed. All awesome. All awesome. As I said, West Ham 4, Norwich 0, 2 for Benrahma, 1 for Lanzini. So I'm just seeing Declan Rice. No, he's all right. He's okay. He's all right. He looks a bit sort of like, I didn't know what was going on there. he was just untying his things. He looked like looked like he had a bit of an injury, but he didn't. He was just untying his shin pads. 4-0. Benrahma 2, Antonio and Lanzini. All on the score sheet. Everton secured a win, full-time whistle. Everton won. Well done to Everton. If you don't want Fat Frank to take him down. And Leeds are losing to Arsenal 2-1. Leeds are down to 10 men, so fair play to them. Obviously, they've got City Newcastle tonight, 4:30. As I said, Anton will be on very, very, very shortly. I don't think, as I said, if you're already watching on YouTube, if you've got autoplay, it should, if you're already set up, and what should happen is we close the stream, Anton starts, it should automatically take you to the stream, he says. It should automatically take you to the screen. There we go. Right, let's see what we've got. A few more comments, and I'll wait for Anton. What we got? Brighton next. It's Man City next at home. And then we've got Brighton away. Hammers 1, 2, 3 has 1, 2, and yes, about a third he hasn't learned to use. So there we go. I look like a carton of milk. Interesting. Come on, Newcastle. Do we? I don't know who I want. I don't know if I want Newcastle. I like City. I do like City, but it'd be amazing to see Liverpool win the quadruple, because it's just an achievement. But then you'd never hear the end of it, would you? You never hear the end of it. But City, Peter, we don't necessarily need to beat City to finish it. You're totally right. We don't. We don't have to at all. Now, as I said, if Anton's going to be on the other show, so I've put the link in the chat. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to close this stream, and it should send you straight there. If it does, in the comments, in the chat in Anton's, just say it works. Okay, just because we're trying this new thing. So I really, really appreciate your time as always. They can be very attractive indeed. So take care, everyone. Stay safe, wash those hands, stay lucky, stay cheeky. 4-0, we'll take that. It's not a Europa final, but it's a victory, and all but guarantees Europa football. Not 100%, but all but guarantees it. Bar a complete catastrophe. No mistake could happen. So take care, everyone. Stay safe. Thanks to Hammers 1, 2, 3 as always for your kind words as always. See ya, Grandad, indeed. And I'll see you guys very, very soon. Take care, my friends. Bye.